Hey Yetis, Mr. Smith here. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Going to give you an update regarding classes starting tomorrow and a few other topics. If I miss anything in this presentation, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I'll answer any questions or clarify anything that I can. All right, let's get started. Before anything else, of course, we miss you. We miss our connection with your kiddos, and we miss being able to see and communicate with everybody every day. However, if there's anything that we can be doing to help you in this time, please don't hesitate to reach out. Here's some of our contact information. All the other teachers are available via email, and I'll post this at the end of our presentation as well so that you have that information. Okay, breakfast and lunch. Starting tomorrow, district is going to be distributing breakfast and lunch at Dillon Valley Elementary and Summit High School. You can pick those up between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. And it's going to be in the format kind of a drive-through. So people can pull through the bus loop and there'll be staff out there and you roll down your window, they hand you a box. Some of the Snowy Peak staff may be volunteering, so you may be able to wave hi and say hi in those instances. But again, Dillon Valley Elementary, Summit High School, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Monday through Friday, starting tomorrow. Okay, so as far as expectations about classes and learning from the Summit School District, these are what they have listed. I won't read them to you, but the first three you see really heavily focused on contact and communication with teachers. What we want to do is create a plan that's perfect for you and your family. So if there's anything that we could be doing better or any tweaks that we can make, please be in communication with us. Please encourage your students to be on their email and respond to their teachers pretty much every school day. Also, we're going to be providing lots of learning opportunities and activities. We'll be posting those regularly, and I'll talk about the schedule that those will go up in just a minute. And, it's important for us all to do our best so that we finish the year and be best prepared as we move forward in our education. Hey, internet. We know that internet could be a stressor for some people. If you have Wi-Fi at home, you should be pretty good to go. If you want to use your phone as a hotspot, I would recommend making sure that you have unlimited data to do so. And something new under the public internet aspect is that schools have now expanded their umbrella of Wi-Fi connectivity so that people can pull up in front of the school, be in the parking lot, and access the internet. So if you go to any of our schools, get close to the building, you should be able to access our internet. That way you can download and work offline. So download any of the Google Docs or whatever it is that you might need, put them directly onto your Chromebook, and go home and be able to work offline. So if you need to know how to do that, it's in this left-hand box. You can pause the video right here and follow those instructions to be able to go to a public internet site, download those things, and again, be able to work offline. Now, that still sounds like a horrific pain for families. So, what we can always do is take a picture of the assignment and we can text it to you, and you can open it up on your phone even, and then complete that assignment paper and pencil. I mean, if the technology is getting in the way and it's not of assistance, let's solve that problem. But go ahead and reach out to me directly or reach out to your teacher directly, and we have plans for those circumstances. Okay, so classes start tomorrow. What's this going to look like at Snowy Peaks? We start tomorrow. We're going to start with periods 1, 2, and 7. I'll go over the schedule in just a second. As a reminder, there are no classes Friday and Monday, so students still have a 4-day weekend. There's no expectation of work during that time. Students and teachers are going to communicate via school email to create that individual learning plan. Guys, we know that this time right now is stressful enough. There are all kinds of things going on and mitigating circumstances. Please just do what you can with what you have. We certainly respect that families are dealing with this in different ways, and we want to just be a support for you. We don't want to pile on you. So if there are circumstances that we should be aware of that could prevent you from doing the schoolwork, again, communication and feedback are key. Okay, so starting tomorrow, all school days, students will start in their high school or junior high Google Classroom. On their high school or junior high Google Classroom, there'll be a check-in and a question of the day posted every single day. There'll be an opportunity for students to let us know how they're doing, if they need anything, and then respond to a question of the day. Also found in those classes will be their unplugged activity, which would be, we'll be making suggestions of how students can unplug from their stress, unplug from their technology, and do something healthy that's good for their head and their heart. We might suggest go for a 20-minute walk, or meditate, or go sit on the deck in the sun and read a book, or something like that. Also, the expectations that are going to go in there for unplugged, this will double as their plan for any PE classes. After they do their check-in on their high school or junior high Google Classrooms, they're going to go to their individual classes, and there they're going to find their assignments. Teachers may post these assignments in bulk or with smaller daily objectives, and then teachers are going to communicate and set up a plan with each student. Those plans will either be to get caught up, to strengthen current skills, or to move ahead. The schedule, and this is a suggested schedule, please know this, but this is the schedule that the teachers are going to follow as they put out information to students. So the teachers are going to follow our block schedule, and we've actually put periods 7 and 8 on a block schedule as well. So on Mondays and Wednesdays, teachers will be putting out material for classes 1, 2, and 7. So periods 1, 2, and 7 will go out starting tomorrow, with specific objectives. And again, these aren't due dates for students, but they are a suggested schedule of when they work on which classes. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, periods 3, 4, and 8 will go out. And then on Fridays, period 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is when teachers will be posting suggested schedules for student work. Again, if your family is doing great, everyone's healthy, not running into too many things that would get in the way, this is a schedule that parents can follow for student work. However, there are not rigid due dates in this, as well as students don't have to sign on at the time that the class runs. So if a student has British literature from 8:15 to 9:40, it is not my expectation that students sign on to do British literature during that time. It's the expectation that they sign on and work on the assignments that are posted. And if they really need a schedule, they would follow the schedule of on Mondays and Wednesdays, they would work on periods 1, 2, and 7. Hopefully I'm making sense in this. Please reach out with any questions if I am not. All right, so the first option that we're allowing students to do is we think this should be priority. If any student has any incomplete or missing work, that should get done first. So students are gaining a lot of time to work on those incomplete classes or missing work and get caught up. They can communicate with teachers directly how to do this. Additionally, if a student wants to go backwards and they don't like a grade that they received on a previous assessment, they can go back, work on that, and earn a higher grade. Second option is students who are caught up, can participate in a number of different learning activities that are going to be posted in their Google Classroom. And those learning activities are going to be focused on strengthening their current skills. The third option is that students may choose to continue on with new content in their coursework in Edgenuity. This would only be an available option in classes that already use self-pacing and videos to deliver instruction or have the capacity to use videos to deliver instruction. So if students want to work ahead and start knocking out fourth quarter work, they can. Please know that working ahead and addressing new content is not an expectation. Some students might not feel comfortable working on new content without the teacher present. So that is definitely not an expectation. They will not be penalized for not choosing this option. It's just an opportunity for those students who want to work ahead. Other opportunities, we're trying to think of ways to have students stay connected with each other. So we can schedule Google Hangouts for everybody to sign in at one time. All the teachers get in there and the students, we can all say hi to each other and chat with each other, kind of like a big connection circle. Students have access now to their Google Chat. It should be turned on for all students so they can send each other messages and communicate that way and stay in contact through Google Chat, especially if they don't have other students' phone numbers and things like that. They can respond to the question of the day and can respond to each other's question of the day, as well as send an email, give a phone call, but let's stay in close contact with those with whom we are connected. Most importantly, it is a time of stress. It is a difficult time for a lot of people. Let's make sure we reach out and support each other. What we realize is there are going to be situations that come up that could prevent a student from, logging on and doing schoolwork every day or being able to dedicate themselves. We are providing the opportunity for students to stay current with their classwork and learning activities and things like that. However, there is nothing more important than our students' well-being. So if something's going on, if there is a situation or a mitigating circumstance that is preventing a student from being able to participate in classes, please just communicate that with us, have the student communicate that with us, and certainly we're going to make a plan that's achievable for your student because we are here to help. And we're not just here to help in terms of academics. We are here to help in any capacity that we can. So please, if you have things that are either school related or personal that we can be of assistance with, please reach out and allow us to use what resources we have to help alleviate some of those stresses. Some students have asked about graduation. What I can tell you is more specifics will come out, but no one is going to be penalized because of this extended dismissal in terms of graduation. So we may have to tweak some requirements and be extremely accommodating in this time, but no one is going to be penalized because we've had to take some time out of school. Now, CMC may have their own conditions of that, and if a student needs a CMC class to graduate, they will have to abide by CMC's policies. But we are going to be making sure that our students who are set to graduate reach that goal, and it's very achievable. All right, that's about it, guys. The strength of our community lies in the fact that we are a family. We love and care about each other. Let's practice kindness in this time. Let's reach out and see what we can do for others. And let's also focus on our academics, stay up on the work, and be legendary. If you have any questions or comments, again, here's ways that you can reach us. That is my cell phone number. You can text me, call me if there are any questions. So I think with that being said, I'll end this video because I know it's been really long. Thank you so much for your attention. And we really hope to see you soon. Take care of yourselves. We love you. Talk to you soon.